Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's keep up with our euro analysis. So the setup that we talked about yesterday is done. Actually, market mostly has completed the major points that we discussed in a recent video. Indeed, you can see that price is stuck with the daily significant resistance area. As we said yesterday, this is confidence resistance 1283, 1317. Also is accompanied by the daily overbought, and also we have intraday target, so it creates the agreement. So it's relatively, I should call it rock hard resistance that market should respond to, and that's really has happened. So yesterday we've got bearish reversal session. This market, take a look, creates the new top, hits the intraday XOP on the 4-hour time frame chart, and close below the lows of the previous session. So actually, in recent time, we start to see reversal sessions quite very often. So again, as a rule, when the market forms reversal session, it means the breaking and the reversal in the sentiment, and short-term sentiment on the market, and that could mean that downward action should continue. So usually reversal sessions has the continuation in kind of the in the type of, maybe in the shape of some ABCD pattern on the intraday charts. That is what is more probable to see within the today-tomorrow session. So some deeper retracement probably should follow. Here is I could delete this rectangle, but do not need it anymore. That is what we will be watching for in today's session. So currently we think that's not good point yet for taking the long position. Here is actually what has happened. You can see it on the 4-hour time frame chart. Indeed, our XOP is done. It's at 1290. As soon as market hits it, it turns down. So currently, by the letter, we actually have got a kind of you could call it as a double repo. So you could call it probably also as a bread and butter, because but we do not have either double repo, either bread and butter in the pure meaning, what the Jod Napoli means. Why? Because by the two moments. So first of all, take a look at what we have with the double repo pattern. Here we've got the first close below the 3x3. Then market shows rally and shows second close below the 3x3 right here. There are two problems with this pattern. The first is the too significant difference between the tops, which should be more close to each other. Second, with this close below the 3x3 and this minor continuation, market actually hits the major target. So the minimum target of the double repo is usually 50% support. And with this strong collapse, since due to the big difference between the tops and with this fast dropping, actually it's very difficult to take the position with this double repo because mostly it's done. Speaking on the bread and butter trade, it's not purely the bread and butter as well, because here we have the close below the 3x3 already. Yes, market hasn't reached the major fib level, but we've got the close, and that is the some kind of the continuation of the thrust. So the close below the 3x3 within the two sessions, reaching on the major support, happens not just after the significant thrust without no interruption, but with the first interrupted by this close. And from that standpoint, it's not purely the bread and butter as well, but still, taking into consideration the strength of the rally here that we've got, by the nature and by the price mechanics, this could be treated as the bread and butter. Let's call it a bread and butter, or let's call it as a momentum setup, because existing of the strong momentum probably should have sufficient power to show some deep retracement here. Maybe it will not be 618, but maybe 50%, some kind of the deep retracement here probably should happen. Another reason why the deep retracement could happen is on the hourly chart, because take a look here. Actually, market has formed bearish reversal swing after our butterfly has been completed. You can see this drop and that is a bearish reversal swing. So market shows the greater reversal down compares the previous upside swing. In these cases, usually retracement is deep, especially, as I said, in taking into consideration the strength of the thrust that we have here. That being said, currently, following the technical moments that we have, we would suggest a kind of the ABCD pattern down with the relatively deep BC leg. So it will be, for example, AB leg, and somewhere maybe from this area. So currently it's difficult to say definitely, but it should be somewhere maybe to the 50% retracement. This could be kind of maybe ABCD pattern, something of that sort. Here is a continuation of the reversal session, deep retracement due to the reasons that we have just discussed. So strong upside thrust and first bearish reversal swing. Usually retracement is deep after that, and then continuation. So something of that sort. So how it will turn, we will see within the today, tomorrow session probably. So this is tactical short-term stop, just the response on the forming on the reversal session on the daily. That should show a bit deeper retracement, and that what we're particularly will be watching for till the end of the week probably here.